Hello, everybody, and welcome to this replay. This is Chronic Clock of here, 69. Before I actually begin casting the replays, I just want to send out a big apology to everybody for not casting any replays. But I mean, really, the universe has conspired against me. I mean, uh, first of all, I forgot my speakers in my friend's trunk, which is infinitely interesting because I can never actually find the time to go to his place and pick them up. And I was thinking about asking him to bring them to me, but knowing him, I'm pretty sure the answer would be like, nah. And in my infinite wisdom, I finally decided to, like, hey, why not just use my cell phone mic headphones and just cast a replay like that, just to make sure that the sound is okay. I mean, technically, I don't need headphones to cast a replay or any sound output, but I mean, I want to make sure that the sound is okay. So I plugged them in, I started casting, and I finished like 3 casts in a row. Then I figured out, shit, the microphone isn't actually working. It broke down. That was a painful bit of experience for me. Extremely painful. A lot of wasted time. So I just kind of decided to delete them completely. To the guy whose 2v2 I was supposed to cast, I did cast it, but due to my reinstallation from Fedora 20 to Fedora 21, I'm afraid it got lost permanently. I will recast it, I swear I will. I don't know, I want to swear by something that is sacred to me, probably my computer or, I don't know, some breasts or something like that. I'm not sure, but I will cast it at some point of time. I will, hopefully in this replay batch that I will upload, I will gotta find it again and download it and see what I can do about it. But it's just been one thing after another going downhill, wrong, and problems on end. And my sound output is too loud. Once again, crap. Switching from one tech to another, it's absolutely horrific. Anyway, let's just go to this replay and see what is going on here. We have Xaiokai versus someone, God knows who this is. I checked it out online. I have absolutely no idea. If somebody has an idea of who this is, please post it in comments or something like that. I would really appreciate it if you did it. For fuck's sake, the sound is still too loud. I have to reduce it. Actually, my headphones now have the ability to reduce the sound output because I actually went to a shop and bought brand new headphones whose drivers actually didn't work. Figure that. So I had to go and fuck around to find appropriate drivers and shit to make it work, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've wasted like a week trying to fix all of this. Anyway, enough about those problems. I mean, seriously, I have burdened you enough with them. I'm not trying to make any excuses for myself. I would just like everybody to understand in what sort of predicament I was. And if you laugh at it, well, my purpose is accomplished. My goal is reached, so to say. Okay, what do we have here? It's a fiend build. Uh, didn't see what was the graveyard first. Oh, look at his base placement, for fuck's sake. When was the last time you saw somebody do this? By the way, this is Xaiokai player 1. I mean, this is like, what is this? Oh well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing and how he's playing. I generally don't wear headphones, so this is killing my ears absolutely, but I think I shall wear them through this replay, and if everything works out fine, I'll just use the mic from them, and that's about it. Uh, Archers being placed to chase around these skeletons. This was almost bit the dust, but he stayed alive in spite of everything. Hunter's Hall in production, lots of moonwells, but this is a really bad wall off. However, he's an idle player playing versus undead, so it's fine. It's Tree of Ages, Tier 2 tech coming along. Where is that? Where is that Ancient of War? Ancient of War is making its way towards this expansion. He wants to clean it out. Meanwhile, our anonymous player, he is fucking up this DK and looks like he might kill him, but he has that Cloak of Shadows. What do you know? It actually was useful. Has lots of mana for a mana burn, but doesn't have the opportunity to approach him. You see, Xaiokai is just baiting him. He wants him to come along, uh, but our anonymous player, not so stupid. he knows when to call it a day, when to retreat. He might return, although, I mean, he could, if he had a staff of DP, he could have done it ASAP. Unfortunately, no, he does not have it. Meanwhile, DK reaches level 2, this archer running about, could take some health away from that DK, but apparently deciding against it as there was a lot of focus on it from these fiends. One making its way back to the base. This demon hunter should really do some fucking creeping. I mean, at least this base, he's more than able to do it now since the Tree of Light, since the Tree of Ages is in position. Instead, he's just running around with this DH, trying to find a suitable position for harassment, trying to find the army. And you can see he cannot make a run by here because of this Nerubian tower. Who would say that this would actually be useful? A second hero, strangely, Naga Sea Witch versus Undead. Yeah, I wouldn't really favor her versus Undead. In the early game, she can be good, but later, I mean, she really starts to blow.
Our warriors have engaged.
Dropping health here in this DK, but he's gonna heal up from this Fountain of Health, no problems. Meanwhile, his counterpart is doing pretty much the same thing. He's actually gonna be able to take this Drake down, while Xaiokai will not, does not have the web. I'm not sure if this is actually webbable at all. This is gonna take a shitload of time. Actually, no, since there's an archer there and a Naga Sea Witch with frost arrows. I don't think the frost arrow doesn't give any damage out, but it does significantly slow this Drake down. Is it attack speed? Movements. Yeah, it is attack speed as well. So anyway, guys, I've been thinking about casting Dota games. A friend of mine suggested it. I might bring some up, and we'll see how that works out. I have installed the game like a week ago when all of this broke down, and I forgot the speakers. So my plans got fucked up a bit, but no worries. I'll find a way. I always do.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Scourge Bone Chimes, probably better off selling that. That DH is the only one benefiting from it. Maybe during the creeping sessions. Oh yeah, maybe you should keep it actually, because in all likelihood we're gonna see some bears later. Yes, yes we will. It's like adept training is there and bears are coming out. Well, not bears, but druids of the claw, whatever.
Our warriors
Eventually they will become bears, feral and wild and out of control, whatnot. The age close to level 3, but not gonna reach it anytime soon. Actually he might, but there's a creep camp here. No major creep camps left besides these two red creep camps, and for the moment he doesn't really possess the ability to do it, doesn't have the army or the strength. However, he can clean this one up and then switch over here, but no, Xaiokai is gonna clean that up before him. Although Xaiokai, there's a good chance that he might get creep tracked now, but I mean, with what he doesn't have. He doesn't have a sufficient force to successfully creep track him, and Xaiokai, you can see here in the mini-map that he's baiting these creeps quite well out of position and cleaning them up. Meanwhile, rejuvenation ticking off on this TH, and he's going there, but he's not going to get there in time. I mean, these creeps are fairly low. Maybe one of them might be able to get one. Ooh, mana burn in that DK now. He has mana for one Death Coil, and he pops a Death Coil Nova combo, on that Naga Sea Witch. Drops down like a fly. Bear is next. Oh man, he took a lot of damage, but damage is not a kill. Keep that in mind. It gives no XP. Demon Hunter is stacked quite well with survivability items. I mean, he has a TP, he has an invuln pot, he has a potion of greater healing. Yeah, that's gonna benefit him a great deal in the long run, especially in these battles that can last for quite a bit of time. And what is this? Is he planning? No, he will not. Trying to figure out if this has been crapped. If yes, who cares? He'll be able to heal the DH. No, he does not want to do that. Naga Sea Witch being altered back. This bear, I mean, he seems to be stuck. He is stuck. And now this Ancient of War had to uproot. This is valuable production time, but apparently he doesn't want to produce anything at this point of time anyway. Ooh, now our anonymous player, he decides to, or this guy decides to clear the red creep camp out. I'm just gonna go call him this guy or Night Elf or whatnot, because yeah, the anonymous guy doesn't really, it's a fairly long pronunciation and a waste of my voice, waste of my beautiful fucking voice. What will the drop be? Oh shit! This was a bad shock. It hit every single pair. Loss of attack plus 12. If only it were a BM. He drops the potion of lesser invulnerability. Nothing else you could drop, I guess. I don't know. Well, yeah, is right. It's amazing how he actually decided that very fast. It took me like 10 years to figure it out. Like, this, maybe that, whatnot. But Nagasi Witch picking up that invuln bot will be handy for her later on. This DH, meanwhile, has plus 23 on damage, which is a bit ridiculous. As I said, if only he was a BM, this would be the best case scenario, basically. Now, if only he actually managed to do this, get another clause of attack plus 12, this would be hilarious. I mean, he would have what plus 35 damage, but he's not gonna make it. I mean, obviously he has. Oh, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it! No, don't go back. There are claws waiting for you there. You can start clawing away at something at some point of time. Oh man, it's just level 4. But this game, judging from what I see now, it doesn't look like it's gonna end anytime soon. This DH is level
Research
4.
finished.
Perhaps we'll see a DH level
Research
5. That will
finished.
be very nice. I mean, those mana burns level 3, they're quite the destructive thing to have. Primarily
Your
because
building is
you
complete.
cast one cycle of Coil Nova, and yeah, that's it. The second cycle will be like with 300 mana less, because you're gonna get mana burn twice or something like that. Depends on the timings. And yeah, it's like, yeah, look, 150 from this, you have 100 mana left, you get
Our
one Nova,
warriors
that's it.
have engaged the enemy.
Why are you allowing him to do that in peace? For what? For fuck's sake, for one red drake? It's not worth it, my good man. Come on, go over there, do something, make something happen. Alto Giant Strength plus 6, who gives a shit? Go over there, don't let him do this in peace. Look at what he got, it's a Tome of XP. What was the item? Plus 6, plus 6. Oh, Hood of Cunning. Well, not nearly as good as those claws. So I guess not
Research
that big of a
finished.
loss for this DH, but he certainly could use the agility. Look, he's trapped here and getting fucked pretty badly. He has the TP out. Well, at least he forced the TP, if nothing else. That's 350 gold on one expansion. That's quite a lot, especially for an undead player who is not supposed to be retreating that much in any matchup at all. Has like 5 fiends. Oh wait, this is like 3 and 3. It has 6 fiends in the combination. That's a lot for this stage of the game. Maybe, I mean, why would you need so many fiends? You're better off at like one abomination with disease cloud and a shitload of destroyers or something of a kind. Perhaps like 3 fiends, 4, maybe 5, something like that. I don't know. Expansion coming in. This is gonna be
Our
very
warriors
very
have
useful,
engaged the
especially
enemy.
because Xaiokai doesn't really have a way of dealing with this expansion at the moment. I mean, there are 4 dryads,
Finished.
so that one destroyer will suffer badly, considering the fact that this DH and this Nagasi, which can both hit him as well, and what he has 23 on damage. Very nice. I've seen games where they have like plus 40 or something of a kind at a BM, and that's just monstrous. I mean, you get such high crits. It's but just look at this. His attack is 29 here, his lower attack, and the bonus damage is practically the same as his lower attack as well, which is, oh, for I don't know, maybe if he reaches level 6 or something like that, that would be tremendous. But I don't know. That's kind of rare. Doesn't happen nearly as often. But he is. I mean, this is like relentless creeping. This is the last creep camp on the map that is left. These are the last creeps standing alive. Will they
Your
survive till the end of
building
the
is
game?
complete.
Who knows? Maybe they will be spared in the infinite grace of these two players. But I wouldn't really count on it. You can place bets if you wish against each other, not against me, because I suck at betting. I mean, whatever I bet on, I mean, you can rest assured that whatever that is, it's not going to be victorious in any way. Where is Xaiokai now going? What is he planning to do? He has only one destroyer, a lot of fiends,
Ah, the
too many if
great
you ask
outdoors.
me to fight against these bears, because these bears are gonna tear these fiends apart. I don't know if he's making any more bears.
Our
Is he?
sacred
I
grove
mean,
is being
no, but there are
desecrated.
dryads in the game. There's the poison, and then there are bears, and then there's Naga Sea Witch level 2 lightning, if I'm not mistaken. Fork lightning. Yeah, you just cannot attack this expansion. There is no way. This is gonna become operational very soon. Does he have the wisp? There are two wisps. He should really. Okay, there are three now. Fourth one. Yeah, he's gonna have just
Reset
enough wisp
point.
to populate this gold mine by the time it finishes. Not sure. Yeah, maybe he could go in for a snipe or something and delay it further.
Our
Oh, this
warriors
DH
have
taking a bit of a
engaged the
wrong
enemy.
path. Staff of preservation, probably a coil nova combo, went off on a bear, and these destroyers are now with mana. Unfortunately, they didn't take this bear down. Does he have enough mana to heal? Yes, he does. But
Great outdoors.
oh, oh, 15 health. Forced to use a death coil. He's gonna have mana, maybe one more, unless he gets mana burn or something of a kind. There's a chance. Go, go, go! Mana burn, my good man, mana burn. What are you waiting for? That hit was absolutely useless. You should have burned somebody, and they would have regretted it. They would have wept for it. That mana that could have been used later, but no. I imagine that DH was healed in the base with those moonwells, and now he's rushing back. Surprisingly enough, these bears are taking quite a beating from these destroyers as they are eating that lore. Shouldn't really be casting that lore as much. These destroyers are going down to these dryads. One went down, second one en route, but apparently there was a coil, but the coil went off to a fiend. Okay, give me just one moment because my phone is ringing at the moment. Ah, the phone, the magic phone when it rings during a cast, it's amazing. Anyway, the fight is going on. Apparently, Xaiokai is actually handling this pretty well considering the unit combo that he had, and now he's fighting bears and dryads, fork lightning with fiends, man, with fiends, and he is managing to put up a fight, and he even is forcing a TP, this DK bad on health. Uh, this, this guy is going to come back apparently. Yep, he has a lot of healing power, not in battle, but
Our sacred
when he's
grove
in
is
his
being
base, like
desecrated.
rejuvenation plus the moonwells and shit. However, this base is mining, and I imagine that this guy will be able to prevent the. Yep, there we go. He forced Xaiokai out, and this looks like a GG.
The sleeper
Probably
has
not.
awakened.
I mean, just because you have an expansion doesn't mean that you'll win. It's not an auto win, especially not versus an undead. In any case, oh, this was so stupid. This was why? Why would you do that? Why? I mean, sure, Death Knight is out of mana now, but what? You pop the pot and you now have to run like mad. And plus, he could have very easily been taken down as well.
Ah, the great
Maybe he wouldn't
outdoors.
because he has an invuln pot, but you get the idea of how much risk he took just to do a single mana burn. What is he planning to buy? Ooh, scroll feeling very nice. Very nice for this entire army. Although they're full on health, this will be of great benefit to him within the battle itself. And here we go. The battle has been joined. Uh, wow, he has three destroyers and these fiends doing a wonderful job focusing down these bears. Just primary damage coming from that magic from those destroyers,
Our
and
gold mine is
then
running
just
low.
fiends doing a finishing blows on those bears. Abomination is now here, but I don't think it has a disease cloud, which is so sad. It would be so nice to see it here. Invuln pot used on that DH, and now healing scroll as well. But this guy is being forced out, whilst Xaiokai managing to take this with a shitload of fiends and with three destroyers, one of which is still alive. The other ones have uh, well, they've kind of exploded in midair. That's how I see it anyway. Oh man, this thing, it's like whoever made this thing probably had nightmares or something of a kind. It just drew the image from those nightmares. Just yeah, whatever. That expansion is gone. I bet he's really fucking sad. Like, why did it have to go? I had such high hopes for it. It could have brought me money, lots of money, but no. Okay, so 8.1k gold out of 10k. Hmm. So he did mine. I would say that the expansion definitely paid for itself, as no tech was delayed because of it.
The
Other
Emperor
than that,
has awakened.
yeah, he definitely got something out of it. He's not in the minus by far. He is in a plus, but I mean, how is Xaiokai managing to do this with just fiends? Mainly just fiends. He focused those bears down so fast, and these are 1-2 bears. I mean, they're not to be trifled with. This is not a joke. But oh god, he has fiends 3-2, the level 3 upgrade on fiends. Look at this damage, 29, 49. This looks like one of those cheap selling tricks, like 49.99 or something of a kind. But yeah, imagine all these feet. All he needs now is a true shot aura. I swear to God, this would be a ridiculous army with a true shot aura. I did not notice that he was actually going for such good upgrades on these fiends. I mean,
The
level
great
3
outdoors.
upgrades. That's a shitload of damage. Ooh, this DH quite close to level 5. What is the
Our warriors have
XP level on
engaged the
these
enemy.
heroes? Oh, 5, almost 6, and Lich is almost 5 as well. I mean, anti-magic potion is gonna go a very long way for this DH. But if he gets caught, him or Nagasi Witch within that Coil Nova combo, and both Coil and Nova are level 3s, I don't give a
Our
shit if
gold
you
mine
are a
has
Superman.
collapsed.
You're going down, bro. You're going down. Like 3, 2, 1, you're going down. Apparently he's Dark Ranger. I'm betting on a Dark Ranger. Let's go. Let's see it. Come on, anytime now. I'm begging you. Please go for it. There you go. I mean, there you go. I was betting on the Dark Ranger and it didn't come out. Even though I mean it's a perfect setup. Why not? It's always Death Knight, Lich King, and a Dark Ranger for silence in the late game. Apparently not the case here, since I was betting on it. There's an expansion coming along. Okay, he's placing one here, and he's sending the rest of the acolytes along with his army. Perhaps it's for so that Death Knight can consume them for
The
health.
Emperor has awakened.
Sucks to be an acolyte, really. Look, he's even putting them in the front lines. On the front lines. Oh man, and this abomination, did you see that? He was cheering them up. Go, go, die, die for the noblest of causes. Spread the plague, whatnot. We have an engagement, and apparently it's well, not really. Detonate, detonate, detonate. One detonation.
The great
Wow,
outdoors.
what are we like 3, 6, a shitload more dry. I think you just yeah, just go for more bears, man. Who gives a shit? Tree of Eternity walking from the main base. Oh my god, this is like not a. I mean, it can be a good move, but generally it can backfire in ways that are difficult to describe and imagine. This Nagasi Witch, it's like just look at this death
The
coil. Look at what it
Sleeper
does to
has
her. I mean,
awakened.
it's so wrong. Fortunately, there is a don't use roar. Those destroyers will tear you apart. Actually, there are only two of them, so you're fine. Apparently. Oh, nice. Nova only catches like 2 bears, so not all of them are slowed down. These destroyers now getting eaten up alive with these
Our
spears from these
champion has
dryads,
fallen.
and these fiends, in spite of these upgrades, look at what is happening to them. I mean, they are going down, not in mass, but certainly are taking a bit of damage. Oh shit! Anti-magic potion on this DH, but once it runs out, you're pretty much fried if these two heroes have mana. Fortunately, Death Knight doesn't have any, and Lich is soon going to be fried as well. He will not have any mana. Come on, all you need to do is burn him while Abomination goes down as well. Looks like this Abomination will go down as well if he manages to successfully block. There we go. Health pod still not used. Can use it anytime, but Lich is out of mana, so he's in the safe. See, he's really in the clear now. There's nothing really to focus that Demon Hunter down. Nagasi, which apparently died somewhere in the mist. You probably caught it. I didn't. Oh, here we go. Superman. Superman returns. The prodigal son is here. He is fighting the whole army back. He is marching like it's no man's business. He's going for it. Does he know that there's an expansion? Apparently he hasn't. Oh, he does actually. He actually knows that it's an expansion, not just blight. This is gonna give so much XP. I mean, to a level 60 age. Yeah, well, someone could get that evasion level 3, so that would be nice, but I mean, he's not being focused by units primarily, he's being focused by spells, so it's not gonna help him too much. There we go. Now this guy has an expansion, and Xaiokai hasn't got shit. He just got beaten the shit out of, and lost an expansion, doesn't have a mining base. Fuck, he doesn't even have an acolyte. He would have had to make an acolyte. Oh man. All of those acolytes, those mining and not mining, they were equally guilty and were executed by this guy. Selling a graveyard, selling a crypt. What else are you gonna sell? Ooh, another two cigarettes. Wow, this base is truly becoming a skeleton in the true sense of the word. Could probably sell a sacrificial pit as well. I mean, you already have a shade, I think, somewhere in the map. I've seen one for sure. Okay, an engagement coming in here, and this guy really needs to win this. I mean, he really wants to win this. He really needs this battle. If he doesn't win it, he can still win the game, but if he wins it, chances are that he actually will win the game, because Xaiokai hasn't got shit. 64, 10, oh, bad, bad, bad. Oh, no possibility of a nuke. That DH is running like mad, but damn, this expansion, he cannot abandon it to its fate. It will be difficult to do so. What is the status of his gold? It's pretty good. He has an income, and since DK doesn't have any mana, this Lich is so susceptible to a nuke, but unfortunately DH doesn't have any mana. If only he had like Metamorphosis standing by, that would be really fucking nice. That would be the best thing ever, because he could force this army away in this expansion, but the cooldown still isn't finished. The mana is not a problem, because he can just use Moonwells or whatnot. Look, he's already at 250. Coming back into this battle, I'm not sure how good of an idea this is with just two Dryads. Lich being burned, but he casts a Nova, so look at the, oh man, 460 health, pretty bad. In spite of all this, this gold mine is still mining, a detonation going off, DK on exactly 1 mana, regenerating, apparently. Lich, what is this? Oh god damn it. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What is the Lich's mana? Lich's mana is actually 10, so that can be useful. Metamorphosis coming in. So sad to see that there are no Moonwalls in the game, but even Superman is being forced away, Goldmine being re-established. More units coming in for this dude. Oh damn, this Abomination, he does not want to lose it. Looks like he will though, because I mean, this needs 75. Uses something. I suppose he had a pot or something of a kind, because there's nothing else that could have given him that much mana in such a short time frame. Another death coil. Staff it, staff it, staff it! You have a staff, what are you doing? You fucking moron! But he actually managed to kill the Lich, and I'm afraid that Xaiokai doesn't have a way of bringing him back. He could sell more buildings, but that would leave his base terribly vulnerable to a base race situation, and this might very well become a base race situation. It is a likely scenario at this point of time. Does no, 31 mana. This Abomination will bite the dust. There we go. Almost level 7 there. Ooh, this Nagasi Witch could reach level 5. That could be detrimental. These destroyers, their health is pretty good. They will outlast this Nagasi Witch. Get staffed away. One bites the dust, and one Dryad here. Oh, she could have casted some poison on them. Revealing player 1. Oh shit, he sold his main for the Lich. Dude, I hope this Lich realizes what was sacrificed to bring him back. I mean, the whole base was sacrificed to bring back that Lich. I think Xaiokai is still hoping for a win with a nuke. Oh, doesn't have a magic potion, anti-magic potion, so it is definitely
Our
possible.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
And the Nerubian look, this whole base has been sold out, but this Nerubian tower has been left here. Lich is coming back painfully slow. It's a level 5 hero, and yeah, right. The whole base, damn, dude. I suppose he realized that that he had no chance of winning this game without that Lich, and that he had like 0.00001% chance of actually winning it with that Lich. So I suppose he just took that 0.infinity 1 chance to win the game. Damn, all that trouble, all that sacrifice, all that hard work down the drain because the altar, well, not yet, but it could go down the drain because the altar could actually go down before Lich comes out. Takes down a fiend, damages this DK, and I mean, keep in mind, once you take damage in this sort of situation, you don't really have a way of healing him back. He does have the aura and the blight, but it takes a while. And considering that this dude is mining, he could basically just fight for time and just win in that fashion, no problems. I mean, even if this Naga Sewage goes down, it won't be too terrible of a loss. This DK doesn't have a TP, should be really careful. Doesn't have mana either, which is fascinating. Oh god, come on, the fucking lag. What is this? The replay lag. Naga Sewage went down, but I don't think that this dude really cares a lot. He's just fine with it, no problems, even though the Lich is coming back. At a certain point of time, we're gonna see there's literally no reason for him not to push into high upkeep now and just go for it. I mean, he could theoretically just go for the base with bears, and this would be fried, no problems. There would be nothing that could be done about it. Or even better, just buy an invuln pod and do metamorphosis here. You could take down these two buildings and the
Our
shop.
warriors have
Next
engaged the enemy.
metamorphosis, maybe this building, and damage this one pretty badly, and the third one would finish this base off. But I'm sure there are better ways of doing this, like killing the DK and finishing the game there and then. That's how pros do it. I would be like, nah, let's play it safe and sound and painfully slow
Ah,
and
the great
whatnot.
outdoors.
Has to run back, he's running back. Uh, no
Our
mana on
warriors
these
have
heroes,
engaged
no
the enemy.
health, no base. What is Xaiokai even doing in this game anymore? Just GG, my good man. Throw in the towel. There we go. Finally, after a painfully slow end, after quite a dynamic game and a painfully slow end, uh, Sayukai loses to this dude. And yeah, here are the stats. This is Chronic Lack of Gear signing out because my throat is fucking killing me. And I will cast a few more games and then I'll do an upload batch. Hope you enjoyed the replay. Feel free to subscribe, like, and above all, comment. Say whatever you want, preferably something relatively amusing. Bye, till next time.